Finally, something in my wheelhouse. I think on some level we're all gurus in one way or another. I can say this, I am definitely a self-proclaimed guru in regards to breakup, divorce, bad relationships, separation, get back together again, and maybe again, only to break up 2 more times and get back together again. I am a guru. I am in charge of all of these feelings. I know what you all are going through. I've been there, I've done that. I have seen it, I've witnessed it my entire life. And how to get on with the get on. How to shop for one. How to entertain yourself solo, without the porn. Well, Jeffree Star, you've unknowingly turned to the right bitch. So sit back, let it out. Tell mama how you're really feeling. Case number 23,206 something. Jeffree Star,
guys,
you're on. Let's do it.
I don't even know how to do this intro. I never thought the day would come where I'd be sitting here talking about this.
Hold on. While you're sitting there talking about this, Mama's gonna need a cocktail. Smirnoff Margarita. Practically no alcohol at all. Sorry to interrupt, Jeffree. Here we go.
We've tried to film this 10 times now, and I've cried every single time. And we are a few weeks of me and Nathan no longer being together, and
oh no!
I
Breathe,
don't even
girl.
know where to begin. There's no easy way.
Okay, well, let me help you. Let me help you begin. First of all, I know this is difficult, but first of all, there is no more we, okay? There's no more we. Go ahead and swipe that up out your vocabulary. Darling, there's no we. It is you and he down the road somewhere. It is just you, girl. Just you. Go ahead.
But we did break up. I've used a lot of this time of silence to just try to heal. You know, we're both in a state of shock. I'm devastated.
Okay, one more time, sweetie. There's no we, and there's no we're both. Okay? So far, it's smelling like a small case of denial.
I'm so
baby.
sad, and the love of my life is no longer. I don't wake up to him anymore. He's no longer here every morning, and my routines have changed.
No,
and I'm
that's
just
what breakups do.
In a state of shock right now. We both are. But
I'm shocked too. I'm practically shocked. I'm shocked that your relationship lasted as long as it did. No tea, no shade, as the young kids say, but wasn't he like a street hustler or something? Or what are they? How do you say a rent
I really
boy?
wanted to take some time for myself. I was really emotional. There were so many things happening in my head, and you know, this isn't like an internet fight. This isn't drama. This isn't tea. This is my real life, and me and my soulmate are really going through it. And
okay, again, you and your soulmate are really going through it. No, sweetie. No! You're divorced. You are single. Party of one. Jeffree Star. Party of one. Party of one. Now seating. Party of one. Jeffree Star. Come on, get with the program.
We've both been through so much the last few years. So
I'm not trying to laugh at you, but my goodness, you've had a few weeks to work this out. You've had a few weeks to wake up with you and your little Pomeranian dogs there. So there's no we. You've got to start. You've got to start to accept it. You want to listen. Here's your homework tonight. You already got a homework assignment 5 minutes into the video. Sleep on his side of the bed. There you go. That's a start. Sleep on his side of the bed. Without a care in the world.
I know a lot of you are really shocked. I'm shocked. And
yeah, we're shocked, girl.
I feel like I owe you all an explanation because Nathan and I have grown with each other in front of all of you. And
yes.
I can't believe.
How much growth How much growth have either of you really demonstrated in the department of love and companionship and loyalty to one another? I mean, I've seen a lot of brand
He's
growth.
not here right now.
I can't say that I've seen a lot of growth
But
between these
I
two
do want to share
lovers.
what's been going on. And I do want to talk to you guys.
Okay.
First of all, I know I've been radio silent on social media. I just want to say thank you to every single person that has sent me well wishes, not knowing what's going on.
Yes,
Now the
yes,
internet
yes.
is
Move it
brutal,
along.
and I've learned a lot from
I know.
not being on my
We're
phone
brutal.
The last few weeks. This is hard to say. My soulmate, and
Honestly,
it's been so.
you know, I honestly thought something was up when he got this big old house. Here's the thing. True story. I honestly thought he was trying to one up or two up or triple up Shane. Because, you know, Shane had just got that beautiful home. And that's what I thought maybe it was about. A little game of one up. But I'm not going to lie. I thought there might be trouble in paradise. Because what do you do when you're having a little bit of disconnect? People tend to buy things together or suddenly plan something in the future that might lock the other one in for a little while longer. Something was going on when he bought this big old house. Big old house. For who? For who, though? Apparently just himself now.
So hard. The last thing I ever wanted to do was sit on camera, but me and him have filmed so many videos together. We've traveled the world together. I just want to put this on record that Nathan is the only man that I've ever been in love with.
How did I know you were going to say that? The only man I've ever really cared for. No one was able to break through my walls like that man was. There was something, I'm telling you people, there was something special. It wasn't just whatever came along and physical attraction and a little stability. No, it was something extra special. You just don't understand. I'm so complicated. I'm just so complicated. I thought I could never love. I thought I could never trust someone. But then he came along. And he lit up my life. He gave me the hope to carry on. Anyway, here we go. Let's go.
And I know he's not here today, but he wanted to.
No, he's
say
not here
hi
today.
and
Is
send
he
his
supposed
love
to be there
everyone.
today? Yes.
It's been difficult because Nathan never wanted to be in the spotlight, right?
Nathan never wanted to be in the spotlight. Okay. But here's the other thing. Why are we off to a start here where it sounds like this is like 110% amicable on both sides, right? This is often comes from someone in denial. Trust me when I say what he's doing. We know what you're doing, Jeffree. You're laying the runway, you're laying the groundwork in hopes that you all can get back together, in hopes that he'll just turn around and come running back to you in that big house. That way, when he comes fluttering home from that oh so cold, lonely world out there, right? When that happens, see, this is phase one. Denial. But eventually, he's gonna realize, this boy ain't coming home. This boy ain't coming home. Lord, it might have been too soon to make this video. Or should I say, this is really just a cry for help, right? A cry for help from Nathan. I love you. Please come home, Nathan.
Right? We fell for each other when we met, and we fell for each other so hard. And I'm grateful for him, and I'll be grateful until the day I die, because this was the only man.
Well, good for you. Aren't you just the bigger person?
Confident enough to love me publicly.
Come on.
To love me for me fully, all my flaws,
Yes.
no makeup
He was
waking
a
up in
special
bed,
man.
to full on, like, you know what I mean? Like, he never cared about any of it, and he just loved me for me.
Nothing.
And no man has ever
Yes.
had those feelings, I don't think, for me. And I've never loved
Of course
someone
not.
like I've loved him. And
Right.
I've talked about this before, but
That's why
people used to always
I know
keep
it all,
me the
honey.
secret. 10 years
Told
ago,
you.
you guys, it was not how it is today. There was
I know
so
the ending before I read
many
the book, girl.
people afraid. There was dudes that would be in love with me, but they were afraid what their families would say, or people in their
You're
lives.
so complicated.
And I would always get shut out and shut down. And when Nathan entered my life, I was jaded. I was angry. I was just starting my company.
Couldn't love nobody.
And I was on a whole new journey. And life, God, whatever you guys want to call it or
Yes.
believe in out there, put him in my life for a reason. And he changed me. He
Absolutely.
changed
So you
me
can
for
make
the
this
better.
video, girl.
And that's why I'm so appreciative of
He
him,
did.
because he showed me how to
As
love
you sit there
myself.
alone in your
He
big
showed
old
me how
bed,
to
honey.
love people in my life better, just for loving
Good.
me for who I am. And
Sounds
I
like you
never
got
had
your
that
money's
before.
worth.
I was always the secret.
Sounds like you've got
And-
your money's worth.
He changed my world.
What would Judge Judy say?
So the fact that
You got your money's
we're
worth.
no longer together, I know it's really shocking to a lot of you.
So
I wanna
shocked.
say
We're
thank
all
you to
just
every
fanning
single
ourselves
person
from
that
the
has reached out.
shook of it all.
I checked social media here and
Oh,
there,
good Lord.
but it was
I've
really
been waiting
rough,
for something
and I
like
gotta
this.
say
I have
that
been waiting for something like this.
it's been insane, people trying to get information, okay? Like, this sounds so horrible, but imagine you're breaking up with someone. Anyone out there watching this, if you've lost the love of your life, if you've broken up with someone, if you've had a divorce, if you've had a nasty breakup, if you've had a calm, normal breakup, but you lost...
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There you go. I'm just gonna. Girl, I'm loving the gloss, honey. That's all I can say. You might suck at relationships. You ain't got no taste for boys or men. But you make a sassy lip gloss. Okay, here we go.
lost someone that you were really in love with, then you know what I'm going through. I do want to say that my mother is okay right now, but there was a fake story that she passed away, and my mom's calling me like, what the hell? Imagine your own mother wakes
That
up to
must
see a
have been
news article
scary.
that she's no longer with us.
Well, she should be happy,
On
right?
top
I mean,
of
I would be
through
relieved,
stuff
right? I'd
with
be like,
Nathan.
thank goodness.
My mom is
thank
okay,
goodness.
but she's not great, right?
I'm still here,
lives in this,
Jeffree. Little Jeffree,
beautiful
I'm still
home
here,
now.
darling.
So happy that a lot of my family are with me, and I'm gonna spend
Maybe
every
she
day
could come live
her,
with you in that big old
until
house.
it's her last.
Maybe
so
Mama
I don't know
could come
what's
live in
gonna
the
happen
East
with my
Wing.
mom this year. It's very touch and go. She's okay right now, but it was scary to
Just
see
bring
people
her.
just make
Bring
stuff
Mama
up.
to the house.
Also, my grandmother, okay, 102 years old.
Bring Granny too. Bring her too.
Grandma Mary's.
You got
not
enough
doing
room in that
well.
house.
And
Girl,
I need to see her soon
bring your sick
before it's
grandma
too
to the
late.
house.
So there's
Just
already
bring
all
her
that
onto the house.
stuff going on. And then, this next part really kills me to say. But
And then
we've had
Nathan
family
goes and
trying to
dumps your
reach
ass.
out
I mean,
to
you go
the
and
media
have an
to make
amicable
money
breakup.
off
I don't
of
know.
Me and Nathan's breakup. I don't even know how to process that.
I don't either, girl.
We're over here heartbroken, dealing with our
I don't
emotions,
either.
dealing with things behind the scenes.
We are
off camera.
heartbroken.
And there's family trying to.
It's like they were having a perfectly
media
lovely
fake
life
stories,
together,
get
and all of a
money
sudden they
out
looked
of
at one.
it. There's people that I
on the
haven't
sofa. They just
spoken
turned to one another at the same
in
time
years,
and said,
even before
"We
me
are
and
so
Nathan that are
perfect
trying to
together.
talk
We are
about us.
soulmates.
How can
I love you. I really do. We love you. We're soulmates. But I think we should break up. Mind you, they both said this concurrently. Okay, together. That's what it sounds like, right? That's what it sounds like. I would love to get Nathan's rebuttal to this.
talk about someone you've never met. It's been a lot. So I want to say this. It's 2020, okay?
It's been a long time.
We're going to start things off fresh. I'm starting this year off alone, and I can't even believe I'm saying that.
Good
I'm
girl.
so devastated.
Ain't nothing wrong being alone.
But I'm
Ain't
strong,
nothing wrong
and you guys know
being
that
alone.
me and Nate have been through so
And you don't
much
really have
together,
to be that strong to be
and
alone. Just saying.
there's
It's
no
not like you're
crazy
climbing the
gossip,
wig.
there's no
It's not like you're
tea.
climbing your ass up on the moon.
This is actually really important, and I don't think that enough celebrities, influencers, people with a platform talk about, and that's mental health.
Oh, you're right.
A few years ago, Nathan lost his grandfather in a very tragic way.
Wait a minute. You weren't talking
You
about
guys
mental
know
health
that me and
before
Nathan,
he dumped you, right? but now it's a platform that
lost two
everyone should be
dogs last
talking
year.
about.
And
Oh my God, the
we
dogs.
lost Diamond.
I understand. I've lost a couple dogs
the
myself.
5th in the summer, and Daddy on
Good
October
Lord.
6th. So
Nathan,
this week is
Nathan, darling, if you're out there listening, okay? Nathan, darling, if you're out there listening, what Jeffree is trying to tell you is the timing just isn't good. Knowing what he's going through with his mother, knowing what he's going through with his 104-year-old grandmother, knowing what he's going through with the mourning of his 2 pups last year, knowing what he's going through with all those millions of dollars he just made off of Shane, and I mean, how dare you? How dare you? He's miserable. Look at him. He's miserable. And all I can say, honestly, listen, I'm not here to dance on anybody's misery parade, but listen. Look at that bed. Look at that hair. Look at those cheekbones. I wonder what his bank account looks like. Look at that house. If this is what misery looks like, darling, sign me up.
been horrible. The 5th and the 6th are always really, really tough for us. And Daddy only passed away 3 months ago. Diamond's been
For
7,
us?
8 months.
There's no
and
us, darling.
we still haven't even fully processed that. You know, he hasn't even processed his
What
grandfather.
is we? How do you know what he's processed and what he hasn't processed? You have to worry about what you're processing, Jeffree. You hear me? You worry about what you're processing. All right, you're not a multi-processor. You're not a processor for the whole neighborhood. You're not a processor for your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-rent boy, whatever category he wants to fall in. Jeffree, you gotta process your own self, your own feelings, darling. That's what you need to process.
Yeah, we haven't processed our dogs fully because this lifestyle is so crazy, and we're always on
So
to the
hectic,
next thing,
yeah.
filming the next thing. Me and him have never just sat down.
Me and him have never just sat down. We know where this is going. We know where it's going. You know, just to take it all in, basically. Just to appreciate the moment. Just to connect. Just to, you know, so here's the thing. This is where this is going. I know. Listen, I know where it's going. I'm a professional. I am a professional, okay? Lord, I know where this is going. But listen, here's the deal. Didn't he just say, like, this was the soulmate? I mean, they knew each other so well, in and out, and this and that, but we've never sat down. You're right, you never sat down. You never sat down, okay? You can only fill your life with so many things. Things are just things, and it doesn't matter how many things you have. Because you can tell by looking at Jeffree, you can tell by his videos, there will never be enough things. The house will never be big enough. The cars will never be nice enough. It has to be more, and more. And guess what? Not everyone has that mentality. Not everyone has to fill their lives up with things. Just things, superficial things. And not for nothing, but I'm suspecting maybe, just maybe, the Nathan boy wasn't all about the things. Okay? You think Nathan picked out that bed? Guarantee you. Nathan hasn't picked out nothing up in that house. Nothing.
And processed our emotions. We're both broken.
Yes.
And we were both so busy
Both are just in the same
being
bag
there
of
for each
misery.
other that we forgot to be here for ourselves. And that's
Did you really?
what 2020 is
Jeffree,
focusing on our own selves.
Did you really? My darling.
Me and Nathan are friends. I feel like I need to say that because I feel like the internet spirals and creates so many false
What's coming next? You're
stories.
also a family, right? He's a family
Me and
member. You're
Nathan
like
will
a
be friends
family
forever.
member.
I will always have love for him. Are we in love with each other? No. But we love each other, and he will always be in my life. Now I know a lot of you are like,
member?
Jeffree,
It's
you
coming.
just
It's got to
uploaded
be coming.
a f***ing house tour. And I know a lot of you are like, Nathan
If
seems
not
kind
this
of off
video,
in
the
his
next
videos.
video. It's
You guys, Nathan never loved being on camera. You can replay all of our videos. He loved being behind the scenes. He never wanted to be famous. He never wanted to be in the spotlight. He never wanted attention.
Was
but
he famous?
loved and believed in everything I was doing and was a part of it because I asked him to. So, you know, he deleted all of his social media a month or two ago, and a lot of people
I'm curious
wanted
what
to
he
make
did
stuff
for him
about, like, you know,
in
stuff up
exchange.
about that.
What did you
guys.
give him in exchange other than a big
Imagine
pink
not
house?
wanting to be famous. I know that's probably shocking to a lot of people. Like, he's in so many videos, and he doesn't want to leave his house and have people bother him. And I have to respect that. My life is so public,
Yes.
and I think it just got to a breaking point.
You're like a Vita,
where it just
honey.
wasn't- it just
Don't
wasn't
cry
healthy.
for me,
Now,
Argentina.
he is my one and only true love.
The
and
truth
when
is
you
I've
are
never
watching
left
someone you
you.
love go through really harsh things and depression and anxiety, and you can't fix it, and you want to so bad, it's devastating.
You know what helped me 1,000,001 times in my breakups? Go take your ass to the movies. Alone. Go take your ass out to the movies. Go make some more friends. Go hang out with some people. Alright? Go ahead and try to hook up with a boy or 5. Just, you know, make your way out there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, sitting up here in your pink bed with this video letter to the Nathan, no. This isn't moving on. This isn't healing. You can pretend that you're sitting here and cluing in the fans, but really you're not. You're not. Because you're not being truthful right now. You're not being truthful as to why you broke up, who broke up with who, although it's becoming quite evident that your ass was dumped. So here's the thing, and that's okay. There's always going to be the dumper and the dumpy, all right? Always. And the dumpy, for the dumpy, it sucks. I know, Jeffree. It sucks. Oh, God, does it suck. But at the end of the day, life will go on. You've just got to get out of the way so that you can allow it. Told you I'm a
we both have been really going through it. And
we both.
he really wanted a breather
us together.
from all of the social media.
Does it not seem funny that he's doing more talking about what the other boy Nathan is doing, more talking on his behalf? Are y'all catching this? This is a very rich, independent, wealthy young boy who has found himself in a large case of love denial, honey. Tell us how you feel, Jeffree. That's what I come to this meeting for. I come to hear how you feel. All right? What's going on with you? All right? I don't see Nathan around here. I didn't call Nathan. Nathan hasn't contacted me. Nathan hasn't made a video out there worthy of any response for anyone. So I'm just saying, why don't you do what you're supposed to be doing here and talking to the people? Okay, Avita? Miss Avita? Talking to the people from your heart. Meaning, I hurt. Meaning, I got dumped. Meaning, I feel small. How do I get on from this? I just have me and my dogs now. I'm alone in this big old house. Oh, good Lord. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo, help
and
me.
I respected it fully. I mean, how can you tell someone you love, like, no, please stick it out for me? Like, no, like, please. If it's unhealthy, let's like remove it. So
stick it out, bitch.
This wasn't a fake relationship. Also, that was really hard to for years, you guys. This was a 5-year amazing
Hold on,
relationship.
let me switch
and I think a lot of it, even if you he was never in the spotlight before, and I've been doing this for so long. So imagine strangers and millions of people are judging. I have really thick skin. I could take a lot, but I think it really wears you down when you're in love with someone and all you hear is he's with you for the money, he's this, he's that, he's that. He met me when I had nothing, and he never changed.
Really?
And that's
nothing, Jeffree. Nothing. Not even 100,000 followers. Nothing at all.
Our house in Michigan, like, you guys, we're good. Our house isn't going anywhere. His family lives there. I visit there a lot. I'm gonna go there in a few weeks. You know, Nate came over the other day.
They're like family.
And visited the dogs, and
all connected.
It was so beautiful. There's no custody battle. He can come over here whenever he wants, you know. And the dogs miss him a lot.
Of course
I miss waking up to him every morning, and
of course you do.
I think there's a lot of things behind closed doors that people never know. And
But
things
what
that
are you
we
going to
deal
do
with
when he
with
gets
mental
another
health.
girlfriend
And
or another boyfriend?
today's not about
This is
airing
where
out
the
anyone's
goodness
dirty
is
laundry
really
or
going to
making
start.
anyone feel,
This is when the videos are
any
really
type
going to
of
get
way.
good.
This is just about me sharing what's really been going on, and I feel like I owe you guys an
When
explanation.
the boy goes and
we
gets him another
are
lover,
just trying to
honey.
heal.
Ooh,
You know, I can't
watch
wait
out,
to get
bitches.
back to doing
That's
what I
when it
love
gets
and
real.
creating. And Jeffree Star Cosmetics has so many amazing
That's what you should be
things
doing now,
to look
creating.
forward to this year. I'm just over. I'm just so excited.
I'm sorry.
Even
If
though
I
I'm
was
so
Jeffree,
sad,
I would have
am
me a
ready to get back
stable
to
of
work,
boys,
you
a
know?
stable of men out back. A stable.
lot of the
I'm
times,
telling you, I'm not even kidding.
while I was traveling
He's all
or
hung
working
up
or like even
on
on
one
this
rent
massive
boy. I'm
Shane
talking about a
project last year,
stable
it was
darling.
a distraction.
Ugh.
And I think when things really died down, me and him got to digest everything and finally have a moment to go, yo, this is our life. This is what's happening. Listen, I know my life is insane, and you guys have to remember that last year, so much happened in 19, and I know it did for so many of you. It felt like 10 years to us. You know, me having the robbery of my company last year, millions
Is
of
this
dollars
you
of
trying to
product
build
stolen.
onto your
It hit me
relationship to
so
stack the
hard.
deck to
And
make it
then
sound
nine
more
years
long
of
term than it
of my
really
life,
was?
my
Is that what you're
baby.
doing?
And then all of this crazy drama online happened.
People often
and
do that.
then Daddy
Had
was
the
taken away
years.
from us, and
Been together
I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but
the
my
better part of 2
brain
years out of 3
has
years,
been
but
through
somebody will call
so
it 3.5
much
years or 4 years.
that I haven't had time to heal really. So the last few weeks has just been a lot of self-reflection, a lot of
Because you're not
just
showing
trying
that
to figure out
self-reflection
what
right
is
here. I'm
next.
just being
And
honest.
I've been so blessed to have so many of my family and friends surrounding me, and Shane and Ryland and
Where are they,
my
girl?
mom. And I know a lot of people don't.
Where are they? Because all I'm seeing is you and these couple little dogs up in this big giant pink bed. Where are all the family? Where are they at? Hell, where's his family, the ones you bought a house for? Didn't you just say you bought these people a house and they're shacked up in your home? Where the hell are they at? If I was anyone in that household, I'm telling you right now, I would have been the first one calling you or catching a flight to wherever the hell you are, honey. And I would also be calling that boy Nathan. If I was a relative of his, I'd be like, Nathan, you better get your ass back over there. You better take your ass back over to that house because I am not moving up out of here. I have grown to accustomed to a particular lifestyle, and I need you to keep working it out with Mr. Jeffree Star so that our lives are not affected. Please and thank you. Sounds like two selfish people, if you ask me.
See my family on Snapchat. They don't want to be on Instagram. They don't want to be on camera. You know, and I have to respect that. And to have family and coworkers and people from Killer Merch and JSC just surround me with love has just been so special and needed. And right now, Nate is going to go visit some family in Michigan. You guys know also, besides the robbery, our dog's passing. Only 3 weeks ago,
Nathan's basically on vacation, y'all.
Really horrible seizure and
Nathan's
lost his life. So
Nathan's just on vacation.
we all just need to chill out for
He's
a
just on a
second
little
and
getaway.
focus
A
on our own
lover's
families
getaway.
and our own mental
Yes, you
well-being.
do.
So,
Yes. Honey, I had
thank you if you've made it this far.
15
I really
years to
appreciate
work
you
on
guys
my
watching
mental
this.
well-being.
I still can't believe I'm sitting here, and I didn't just want to sit here and sob on camera. So just thank you guys for
You should have bought a
listening.
one-bedroom
We love
condo
you
is what
so
you
much,
should have did.
and I
Buy your ass a
am
condo with a view.
ready for this new chapter. I think I'm scared. I don't know.
You better be
But
ready.
Thank you guys for being a part of my life.
You're ready for chapter 7, 8,
There's so
11,
many
12,
amazing things
whatever.
in
I don't know
there.
all
So,
the levels of bankruptcy, but you can smell it
just
in the
thank
air.
you
It's
guys
coming.
so much from the bottom of my heart and from my family's heart for
Thank you for sharing.
just showing so much love.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing all of these feelings on the behalf of Nathan. Honestly, he couldn't have expressed
and
himself
compassion.
without you.
I know the internet can be very dark sometimes, and it's
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is
been a
close
really,
at
really
hand.
rough last few weeks. So
It's been rough,
Just thank
so
you.
rough. Look at her. Her hair is freshly
wanna leave
flat
this
ironed
video
from the
off
from the
about
roots
me.
almost to the ends.
I want to leave this video off about a few other people, and 2020 is going to be
so
an
rough.
amazing year for everyone.
It's just all
starting
so
off
rough.
really rough for a lot of us, but if you don't know, 2 of my amazing supporters, subscribers, and fans
My 2020 is
passed
starting
away
off
over
just
the last
fine.
few
I mean,
weeks.
I'm just saying.
Kevin Bacon
not one
in
to
Flint,
boast,
Michigan, and Dylan Cook in
Aw.
San Diego, California. Both
Sorry
of them
about those.
died
I don't know
tragically
them,
over the
but-
last few weeks, and
Don't
I
cry,
just wanted to give
girl.
love and
Don't
support
cry,
to the families,
girl.
and just know that
Yes.
you will always be a part of my
Yes.
soul and my heart, and I
Channel
love
your
you guys.
anger,
Rest in
channel your
peace
hurt
to both of
feelings.
them, and that's how I want to
Oh,
end this video. You never know how
yes.
long you're gonna have with someone,
You just
anyone, family, friends. So let's spend a little bit more time this year, maybe being a little bit more compassionate, a little bit more loving, because the internet has been so ugly to a lot of us, and
It's just been so
there just needs to
bitter.
be more love.
The
So,
internet is the
I love you
devil's
guys so
work.
much. I love
The
you.
devil's work, I tell you.
I love
the
you guys
devil's
so much. I will be
work.
back very soon.
Do you really?
Make videos and a lot of content.
Will you be
guys know
back?
this big fucking house has a lot of work to be
Avita,
done. I
Avita.
got a lot of support around me, so I'm ready for 2020.
Where are they,
I
girl?
love you,
I
and
just see the
I'll see you
palms.
guys
I'm
soon.
just saying. I just see the
Bye, guys.
pom-poms.